So now I'm ready to start quilting. I've planned my route, so I'm going to go up and down the lines so that I don't have to stop and start my thread. I've set my machine to a stitch that is going to do a locking stitch at the beginning and the end. I've lengthened my stitch to 3.5 and I've slowed the machine down. So now I can just start stitching. I'll put the foot down. So you see, you just want a nice slow pace. There it is stitching on the spot, and now it's starting to move. So you want to make sure your needle goes just down that seam. So I've stopped it now, the needle stops down, but if I was going to carry on, say if this was the end of the seam, I will just stitch to where I want to finish, and then on this machine, if I press the reverse button, it will lock the stitch for me. And that's all there is to it. Now remember, there are no quilt police. If something isn't exactly in the ditch, it's up to you whether or not you unpick it. Always leave the needle down when you're pivoting. Keep your work in front of the needle, nice and flat. And then if things start getting carried away, just press the stop button or take your foot off the pedal. You'll find that the machine will automatically skip to the lower side of the seam. So to do parallel lines of stitching, you've probably got one of these with your sewing machine. With the ordinary foot, it just slips in just behind the foot, and on the walking foot it just clicks into the back. This now means that you have a larger area to parallel stitch. So what I will do is, I will put my piece under the machine. I will line up that little sort of, I don't know what you'd call it, that little guide with the edge where I'm sewing parallel to. And then just start stitching. So that will keep me a lovely parallel line. I'll just go a little further and then I'll show you. So now you see I have a parallel line of stitching. Another trick to use is our old friend masking tape. So if we tear off a piece of masking tape, stick it down where we're going to stitch. So I'm going to stitch a line through these points, line up the needle with the edge of the masking tape and stitch away. So once I come to the end, I can tie off the threads, whip away the masking tape, and I've got me a nice straight line.